Friends, welcome to the channel. We're here to win friends and to influence people. Yes, as we see over here, take the teapot dome oil scandal. It kept the newspapers ringing with indignation. In the early 1920s, it rocked the nation within the memory of living men. Nothing like it had ever happened before in American public life. Here are the bare facts of the scandal. Albert B. Fall, Secretary of Interior in Harding's cabinet, was entrusted with the leasing of government oil reserves at Elk Hill and Teapot Domes. Oil reserves that had been set aside for the future use of the Navy. Did Secretary Fall permit competitive biddings? No, not no. He handed the fat, juicy contract outright to his friend Edward L. Honey. And what did Honey do? He gave Secretary Fall what he was pleased to call a loan of $100,000. Then, in a high-handed manner, Secretary Fall ordered United States Marines into the district to drive off competitors whose adjacent wells were sapping oil out of the Elk Hill reserves. These competitors, driven off their ground at the ends of guns and bayonets, rushed into the court and blew the lid off the teapot dome scandal. A stench arose so wild that it ruined the Harding administration, nauseated an entire nation, threatened to wreck the Republican Party, and put Albert P. Fall behind prison bars. Fall was condemned viciously, condemned as few men in public life have ever been. Did he repent? Never. Years later, Herbert Hoover intimated in a public speech that President Harding's death had been due to mental anxiety and worry because a friend had betrayed him. When Mrs. Fall heard that, she sprang from her chair. She